Bossman103, Gary, what's up, brother? Hitting you back here. First of all, no need to apologize about the Christmas lights. Love them. Putting mine up tonight. You commented that I said people don't rationalize their beliefs, and you said that I'm stereotyping theist. But that's taking me totally out of context. I'm just kidding, man. A lot of theists say that. But seriously, it is taking it out of context. But even if it's not, most theists openly admit that a lot of their religious beliefs are not based on evidence. I mean, that is the definition of faith, after all. So I think it's a reasonable thing to say. But let's look at the context, and I think it'll make it a lot more clear what I'm trying to get across here, and it'll fit much more in the theme of my channel and the goals of my channel. Silverhawk Roman said, I doubt any believer cares about the truth. I mean, if believers were able to rationalize, there would not be any today. And I said, I strongly disagree. Though whether they equally apply the same standard of evidence to religion that they do to other areas of their lives is a very valid question. And later on in that conversation, I went on to say, you may benefit from being a little more hesitant to stereotype theist, blah, 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 blah. I was a theist for many years, and I am the same person with basically the same values. Yes, fully critique harms a religion causes and suggest solutions, as I do. But don't forget, theists are people exactly like us. Alienating them will not help anyone. And I think that's much more representative of my views and my channel, if you take it in context. You also mentioned that I said I'd get rid of religion, which all things created equal, I would. While I think there are benefits to religion, I think it's completely unnecessary and causes harm as well. So, I am an atheist, after all, right? I mean, I don't believe in it. So, if we had a world without religion, would I put religion into it? No. There'd be no need to. It'd be sufficient without it, perfectly happy without it. And that's kind of what I'm talking about when I say it's unnecessary. But we don't live in that world, and we do have religion, and it's intertwined with people's worldviews, and pulling it out would be a very devastating thing, because people don't have, would have gaping holes in the worldviews, in your view of purpose and afterlife and heaven and all this. I mean, and death, these are very hard things to deal with if you have your current belief system ripped out from and under you. So no, I wouldn't do it, and we can't do it anyway, so it's not the point. But I do want to minimize the harm that religion causes as much as possible, and that's one of my primary motivators, and particularly help those that are suffering because of discrimination from some religious views that the religious probably don't intend to cause and may not be aware of that they cause. But anyway, that's another video. So I would encourage you to, I'm sure I said a lot of stupid things over the year in the comments and videos and whatever. I've probably made near 200 videos now total. So, keep in mind the big picture and my overall message, and don't hold me to every word. I mean, my gosh. But, I think it's probably best summed up in my answer to, if there was one thing about the way people think that I would change, what would it be? And I said that when you're looking at your opposition, we wouldn't first see an enemy, but we would see ourselves. And I hope you know what I mean there. But I think that's kind of where I'm trying to go with my channel. So keep the context in mind, keep my overall message in mind, and I hope that message is positive and inclusive, and I don't want to stereotype, and, I want to be called out on things like that if I am, and get better at it over time, just like I hope everyone else does. So I'll leave it with a quote from Bruce Lee. It's like a finger pointing to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger, or you will miss all the heavenly glory. Peace.